We've had an amazing year with our children's work at CYM, and two of the greatest things that we've been able to do is launch two lunch clubs, one Rock Solid at St John's Primary School and one Alpha Club at Nacton Primary School, both of which we've received great numbers and a great enthusiasm of children, and the way that they've responded to the Bible stories and the applications of how it applies to their lives. And also another great thing that we've been able to do this year is partner with St John's Church, looking at the Life exhibition, which is a multimedia experience focusing on Jesus' life. And we've been able to go along and be a great support and see the children come through from various primary schools, looking at Jesus' life and how it can impact in them in a way that's educational, but really having that gospel message shining through. The other amazing thing that we do is the Elevate Christmas and Easter assemblies. We go into about 12 different primary schools, and from the inspiration from the Life exhibition we were able to put a video together to really show how powerful Jesus' life and the death and resurrection around Easter time. So this was really inspired from the Life exhibition. And not only that, our regular clubs are still well attended and are brilliant at St Matt's. We run Rock Solid on Tuesday with Alpha Club at St Margaret's, which is going really well, and it's a great partnership with other people, volunteers, and which we're really grateful for. Also, over this last year we've been able to go into more primary schools to deliver assemblies and be invited to do lessons, which is really great to continue to build up the relationships that we've had with these primary schools. And it's just a great way to see the children in their environment and just to be part of it, and just to think of the growth that happens throughout this work that we do within CYM. In last year's review we were able to mention the possibility of a project with TLG, Transforming Lives for Good, which is an education charity, and one of the projects that they help churches to partner with is the early intervention work. And this is an opportunity which now we are in a place where we have got a partnership in place, and we have a school in place, St Matt's Church and St Matt's School, which is just truly amazing, and just to really see God's hand, the way that that's come about and how it is developing. We're in a position now where we're waiting for training for behaviour coaches to be able to go into this primary school on a one-to-one basis, to really help a child in their behaviour and social needs that can help them just to be nurtured, and in project work, but in a safe environment that the children are in. If TLG is a project which really interests you and really fills you with passion, and I'd love to be able to talk to you about it, and perhaps we could think about how other ways we can partner with you. But yeah, please do come and speak to me about the early intervention project that perhaps we could launch in the church that's nearest to you. Another area of children's work within CYM is the African Adventure, which is a great opportunity to be able to support the AA staff in that, but also to build the relationships that have already sort of happened within the primary schools that go along. As tiring as it is, it's a great way just to see the children grow and develop, and just see them back in their school after they've been on an African adventure, and just the way that they're so delighted to see you afterwards, and when you go in to do an assembly or a lesson, that you are building those great foundational relationships with these children, and not only that, with the staff as well, and they appreciate all the work that we put into African Adventure and afterwards back into their school. It's been really amazing to be able to partner with different churches in Ipswich. Particularly this week we've been able to partner with St John's Church and St John's Primary School, and particularly the parents of the school, and been able to launch a prayer space literally this week. We've been in the school, been able to help children to think about prayer for themselves and what that means for them, in a way that they can connect with God in a creative way. And if this is something that perhaps you would like to know more about and think, oh, we'd like that in our primary school, then please do come and speak to us, and we might be able to help you and be part of your thinking for a prayer space. May I take this opportunity to say a really big thank you to all those that support us in the way that we run our work, and whether it's at Lunch Club, African Adventure, the during our prayer space. We really couldn't do the work that we do without you. So a really big thank you to you and all that you do, whether it's giving up your time or whether it's praying for us. We really do value and see the power of prayer, so we're really thankful.